Culler is a prominent literary theorist and critic, known for his contributions to structuralism and literary theory. The essay, Structuralism and Literature, is one of his notable works where he discusses the application of structuralist ideas to the analysis of literature. Structuralism is a theoretical approach that originated in linguistics and later extended to various fields, including literature. It focuses on understanding the underlying structures that shape and organize human experiences, including language and literature. In Structuralism and Literature, Culler explores how structuralist concepts can be applied to literary analysis. One key idea in structuralism is the belief that meaning is not inherent in the content of a text but is instead produced through the relationships and structures within the text. Culler examines how literary works can be analyzed in terms of binary oppositions, linguistic structures, and other formal elements. Culler also engages with the work of prominent structuralist thinkers, such as Ferdinand de Saussure, Roland Barthes, and Claude Lévi-Strauss, and demonstrates how their ideas can be used to interpret and understand literature. He emphasizes the importance of considering the formal structures and systems within a text to uncover its meaning. It's worth noting that while structuralism was influential in the mid-20th century, it eventually gave way to other literary and cultural theories, such as post-structuralism and postmodernism. Nevertheless, Culler's work remains relevant in the broader context of literary theory and criticism. Here is a brief synopsis of Jonathan Culler's Structuralism and Literature. In Structuralism and Literature, Jonathan Culler explores the application of structuralist theory to the analysis of literature. Structuralism, originating in linguistics, seeks to understand the underlying structures that shape human experiences, including language and literature. Culler delves into the idea that meaning in literature is not inherent in the content of the text but is generated through the relationships and structures within the text. He examines how structuralist concepts, such as binary oppositions and linguistic structures, can be employed to analyze and interpret literary works. The essay engages with the works of influential structuralist thinkers like Ferdinand de Saussure, Roland Barthes, and Claude Lévi-Strauss. Culler illustrates how their ideas can be applied to literature, emphasizing the importance of considering formal structures and systems within a text to unveil its meaning. While acknowledging the historical influence of structuralism, Culler also recognizes its evolution into other literary and cultural theories, such as post-structuralism and postmodernism. Nevertheless, structuralism and literature remains a significant contribution to the field of literary theory, providing insights into the structural analysis of literature. In Jonathan Culler's Structuralism and Literature, several key themes are explored in the context of applying structuralist theory to the analysis of literature. Here are some prominent themes with examples. Structural analysis. Example: Culler emphasizes the importance of analyzing literature in terms of underlying structures rather than focusing solely on the content. For instance, examining the binary oppositions within a text, such as good versus evil or nature versus culture, can reveal deeper structural meanings. Meaning is a product of structure. Example: Culler argues that meaning is not inherent in the content of a literary work but is produced through the relationships and structures within the text. For example, the interpretation of character motivations or plot developments can be enriched by considering the formal structures at play. Linguistic structures. Example: Culler draws from linguistics, especially the ideas of Ferdinand de Saussure, to illustrate how literary texts can be analyzed through linguistic structures. Examining how language operates in a narrative, including syntactic structures and semiotic elements, contributes to a deeper understanding of the work. Influence of structuralist thinkers. Example: Culler engages with the works of structuralist thinkers like Roland Barthes and Claude Lévi-Strauss. He shows how Barthes' concept of narrative codes or Lévi-Strauss's structural anthropology can be applied to literary analysis, enriching the interpretation of texts. Evolution of literary theory. Example: While acknowledging the historical influence of structuralism, Culler also discusses its evolution into other literary and cultural theories. This theme explores how structuralism paved the way for post-structuralism and postmodernism, impacting the broader landscape of literary theory. Formal structures and systems. Example: Culler stresses the significance of considering formal structures and systems within a text. Analyzing the organization of a narrative, recurring motifs, or patterns can uncover the underlying structures that contribute to the overall meaning of the work. These themes collectively highlight the structuralist approach to literature advocated by Culler, offering readers a framework for understanding and interpreting literary texts beyond their surface content. In Structuralism and Literature, Jonathan Culler presents several main arguments related to the application of structuralist theory to the analysis of literature. While the essay covers various aspects of structuralism, here are some of the key arguments. Structural analysis of literature. Culler argues that literature should be analyzed structurally, focusing on the underlying patterns, relationships, and systems within the text rather than merely examining its content. This structural approach allows for a deeper understanding of meaning. Meaning is a function of structure. Culler contends that meaning is not inherent in the content of a literary work but is produced through the relationships and structures within the text. This challenges traditional notions that meaning is directly conveyed by the narrative or characters and suggests that it is constructed through the formal elements of the work. Binary oppositions. Culler discusses the importance of identifying and analyzing binary oppositions within a literary text. These oppositions, such as good versus evil or nature versus culture, provide a structural framework through which meaning is generated. Examining how these opposites interact enriches the interpretation of the work. Influence of structuralist thinkers. Culler highlights the contributions of key structuralist thinkers like Fernand de Saussure, Roland Barthes, and Claude Lévi-Strauss. He argues that their theories, rooted in linguistics and anthropology, can be applied to literature to uncover structural patterns and systems. Formal structures in narratives. The essay emphasizes the importance of considering formal structures within narratives. Culler encourages readers to analyze the organization of a text, including narrative structures, linguistic patterns, and symbolic motifs, to reveal the underlying structural elements that shape the work's meaning. Evolution into other literary theories. Culler acknowledges the historical significance of structuralism but also discusses its evolution into other literary and cultural theories. He recognizes that structuralism paved the way for post-structuralism and postmodernism, marking shifts in how scholars approach the analysis of literature. These arguments collectively contribute to Culler's overarching thesis that a structuralist approach enhances the understanding of literature by examining the formal structures and relationships within a text, ultimately shaping its meaning. Jonathan Culler's Structuralism and Literature holds significant relevance and has left a lasting legacy in the field of literary theory. Here's an overview of its significance, relevance, legacy, contribution, and impact. Significance. Culler's essay is significant for introducing structuralist ideas to literary analysis. It marked a shift in literary theory by emphasizing the importance of examining the formal structures and relationships within a text to understand its meaning. Relevance. The concepts discussed in the essay remain relevant for scholars and students studying literature and literary theory. Structuralist approaches continue to inform discussions on how meaning is constructed in literary works. Legacy. Culler's work has left a lasting legacy by influencing subsequent generations of literary theorists. While structuralism itself gave way to other theoretical frameworks, Culler's insights into structural analysis have contributed to the ongoing development of literary theory. Contribution. The essay contributes to the expansion of literary theory beyond traditional content-based analysis. Culler's application of structuralist ideas to literature has broadened the understanding of how narratives create meaning through formal structures, linguistic patterns, and symbolic oppositions. Impact on literary criticism. Culler's ideas have had a significant impact on literary criticism by encouraging scholars to move beyond conventional approaches. His emphasis on the structural aspects of literature has influenced how critics approach the interpretation of texts, promoting a more nuanced and systematic analysis. Influence on subsequent theories. While structuralism itself evolved into post-structuralism and other theories, Culler's work has influenced subsequent theoretical developments. His engagement with thinkers like Roland Barthes and Claude Lévi-Strauss contributes to the broader conversation about the intersections between linguistics, anthropology, and literature. Methodological impact. Culler's essay has impacted the methodology of literary analysis. Scholars and students continue to draw on structuralist concepts to explore the formal structures, linguistic elements, and symbolic patterns within literary works. In summary, Jonathan Culler's Structuralism and Literature is a significant work that has left a lasting legacy in literary theory. Its contribution to the understanding of literature through structural analysis has had a lasting impact on subsequent theoretical developments and continues to be relevant for scholars and students in the field. Acritical appreciation of Jonathan Culler's Structuralism and literature involves recognizing its strengths, contributions, and potential limitations. Here are key aspects for appreciation. 1. Theoretical expansion. Culler's essay significantly expands the theoretical framework for literary analysis by introducing structuralist ideas. It encourages scholars to move beyond traditional content-based interpretations and explore the formal structures and relationships within a text. 2. Accessibility. One of the strengths of Culler's writing is its accessibility. He presents complex structuralist concepts in a clear and understandable manner, making these ideas more approachable for a broader audience, including students and scholars new to literary theory. 3. Application of structuralism to literature. Culler effectively applies structuralist concepts to literature, demonstrating how ideas from linguistics and anthropology can be used to analyze the underlying structures of literary works. This application enriches the interpretation of literature and provides readers with a new lens through which to approach texts. 4. Recognition of influential thinkers. Culler's engagement with influential structuralist thinkers, such as Ferdinand de Saussure, Roland Barthes, and Claude Lévi-Strauss, adds depth to his essay. By connecting his ideas to those of other theorists, Culler places his work within a broader intellectual context. 5. Legacy and influence. The enduring legacy of Culler's essay is evident in its continued relevance and impact on literary theory. While structuralism itself evolved into other theories, Culler's work has left an indelible mark on how scholars approach the analysis of literature. 6. Encouragement of nuanced analysis. Culler's emphasis on examining binary oppositions, linguistic structures, and formal elements encourages a more nuanced analysis of literary texts. This approach enriches the understanding of the complexities and subtleties inherent in literature. 7. Bridge between disciplines. The essay serves as a bridge between disciplines, showcasing the interdisciplinary nature of structuralism. By connecting linguistic and anthropological ideas to literary analysis, Culler broadens the intellectual landscape and encourages cross-disciplinary engagement. Potential criticisms. While Culler's essay is widely appreciated, some critics argue that his structuralist approach might oversimplify the complexity of literary texts. Additionally, the evolution of literary theory beyond structuralism is not extensively addressed in the essay. In conclusion, Jonathan Culler's Structuralism and Literature is deserving of critical appreciation for its theoretical expansion, accessibility, and enduring influence on literary theory. It has played a pivotal role in shaping how scholars approach the analysis of literature, emphasizing the importance of formal structures and relationships within texts. Jonathan Culler, born in 1944, is an American literary theorist and critic. He received his education at Harvard University and completed his PhD at St. John's College, Oxford. Culler is known for his contributions to structuralist and post-structuralist literary theory. His work spans various areas of literary criticism, including semiotics, narratology, and deconstruction. Culler emerged during a period when structuralism was gaining prominence in academic circles. Structuralism, as a theoretical framework, originated in linguistics and was later applied to various disciplines, including literary studies. This approach focused on uncovering the underlying structures and systems that shape human experiences, emphasizing the interplay of elements within a given system. Main message. In Structuralism and Literature, Culler engages with the ideas of structuralism and applies them to the analysis of literature. The main message of the essay revolves around the argument that the meaning of a literary work is not solely derived from its content but is produced through the formal structures and relationships within the text. Key points. Structural analysis of literature. Culler advocates for a structural analysis of literature, encouraging readers to move beyond a superficial examination of content and consider the formal elements that contribute to meaning. Meaning is a product of structure. Culler challenges the conventional view that meaning is inherent in the content of a text. Instead, he posits that meaning is a product of the relationships and structures within the text. Application of structuralist concepts. The essay applies structuralist concepts, such as binary oppositions and linguistic structures, to literary analysis. Culler demonstrates how these concepts can reveal deeper insights into the organization and meaning of literary works. Influence of structuralist thinkers. Culler acknowledges and engages with influential structuralist thinkers like Ferdinand de Saussure, Roland Barthes, and Claude Lévi-Strauss. He shows how their ideas can be applied to literature. Formal structures and systems. Emphasizing the significance of formal structures and systems within a text, Culler encourages readers to consider narrative organization, linguistic patterns, and symbolic elements. Evolution of literary theory. Culler recognizes the evolution of literary theory beyond structuralism and its influence on subsequent theoretical developments. In essence, Culler's main message is to promote a structuralist approach to literary analysis, urging readers to delve into the formal structures within texts to uncover the nuanced and complex meanings that may not be immediately apparent from the content alone.